Welcome to Practice Your ROR Cards with me, Part 8. I'll give you the links to the previous 7 parts in the description section below. The idea for these videos is for you to practice a different set of ROR cards with me every time so that you get used to the fact if an examiner during an oral examination shows these cards, you should be able to identify the lights and answer the examiner. So let's start. The first card for today, you see there are two white lights in a vertical line. And then there are two sets of green and red lights. Well, two sets of green and red lights tells me that they are both side lights. But why am I seeing two sets of side lights? So basically that should trigger a thought in your head which should tell you that there must be some kind of an operation going on where there are two vessels side by side. And that can only be a towing operation. Moreover, whenever you see two white lights in a vertical line like this, it's some kind of an indication of a towing operation. So let's see what kind of operation this is. So this is a power driven vessel which is towing alongside, and that's why you see those two set of side lights side by side. It's less than 50 meters underway and seen end on. So it's less than 50 meters, otherwise you would see one more extra white light on it. It's underway because you're seeing both the side lights, and it's end on because again you are seeing both the side lights. When you see this vessel, it's on end on a head on course with you. You will sound one short blast and alter your course to starboard to keep clear of these vessels. Make sure you make a sufficient alteration to clear both the vessels because there are two sets of vessels here, right? There is no day signal for this vessel, and this vessel will also sound one prolonged and two short blasts. The next card is a white over a red card, a white over a red, as well as there is an extra white light. So what could be a white over a red? So this is a new card, we haven't discussed this before. So whenever you see a white over a red, that indicates a pilot vessel. That's right. If you see a red over a white, then what does this indicate? Think about it. What does a red over white indicate? All right, it's a fishing vessel. So whenever you see a white over a red, it's a pilot vessel and it's underway. Now you see this extra white light. So this extra white light probably give me two options. One, that I'm seeing this pilot vessel from astern. I'm seeing it from astern because the pilot lights, that's white over red, will be all-round lights, so I should be able to see the white and red as well as the astern light. Or it could be a vessel at anchor, but the length will be less than 50 meters. So let me see if I'm right or wrong. So yes, that's right. It's a pilot vessel underway as seen from astern, or it's a vessel less than 50 meters at anchor. That's right. Two short blast and alter course to port. If you see this vessel, the day signal for this vessel will be flag hotel because hotel stands for I have a pilot on board. The pilot vessel will display that it's a pilot vessel, so it will be displaying the flag H or hotel as per International Code of Signals. Also, if it's a vessel at anchor, then a ball in the forepart. If it's a vessel making way, then one prolonged blast will be the fog signal. If it's a vessel stopped, then two prolonged blasts with 2 seconds interval in between. If it's anchored, then a rapid ringing of bell for 5 seconds, and additionally a 4 short blast may be sounded as the fog signal. The next card is a green over white with a white light, and again they give me the same options the card before, except that this is a trawler vessel now. So whenever you see a trawler, it's a green over white, and because I'm seeing this extra white light, it has to be a vessel which is astern, and so I'm seeing it from a stern view. All right, now the aspect of the vessel in such a way, they are showing the astern light in such a way. So what I'll do is I'll sound 2 short blasts and alter my course to port. Basically I have to keep clear of this trawler. The day signal for this vessel is 2 cones with apexes together in a vertical line and 1 prolonged blast followed by 2 short blasts. The next card has 2 flashing yellow lights. There is a red over white. Like I told you before, whenever it's red over white, it's basically a fishing vessel other than a trawler. These 2 flashing yellow lights, associate them with a fishing vessel that's using purse seine gear. All right. The extra white light means that its gear or the purse seine gear that is using is more than 150 meters. Whenever the gear is extending more than 150 meters, it will show an extra white light in the direction of the extension of the gear. Now you see this green light at the bottom, that means this vessel is making way and you are seeing the starboard aspect of this vessel. All right, very good. Whenever you see this vessel, sound 2-shot blast, alter your course to port to keep clear of this fishing vessel. The fishing vessel will display 2 cones with apexes together in a vertical line, just like a trawler, and also a cone with apex upwards in the direction of the gear. The fog signal for this vessel is 1 prolonged blast followed by 2-shot blast. The next card, again, it's a green over white, but this time with a red light. So this means you're seeing the port aspect of this vessel. It's a green over white, so that means it's a trawler vessel. All right, so it's a simple one. It's a trawler. It's less than 50 meters because you don't see an additional masthead light, and it's making way seen from the port side. You will sound 1-shot blast, alter course to starboard to pass stern of this vessel, keeping clear of this vessel. The day signal of this vessel will be 2 cones with apexes together in a vertical line, as is displayed by the fishing vessels and trawlers. And the fog signal for this vessel will be 1 prolonged blast followed by 2-shot blast. The last card for this part here has lots of lights, which I really like. My preference is always seeing lots of lights because it makes my job easier to recognize what kind of a vessel this is. So immediately I start identifying the lights. The bottom red light is telling me it's the port aspect of the vessel. The red, white and red in the vertical line tells me it's a vessel restricted in ability to maneuver. Now there are 3 white lights in a vertical line and there is an extra masthead light. So if you've been seeing my previous videos, you should know what these are. Whenever you see these 3 white lights in a vertical line, that tells you there is some towing operation going on, and the extra white light on the right hand corner of your card will tell you that in this case the towing vessel's length is 50 meters or more, and the length of the tow also exceeds 200 meters, because of which altogether I'm seeing 4 white lights spread apart. All right, if you see this vessel, because you're seeing the port aspect of it, you will sound 1-shot blast, alter your course to starboard. The day signal of this vessel will be ball, diamond, ball in a vertical line to indicate that it's a vessel restricted in ability to maneuver, and an extra diamond to indicate that the length of the tow is 200 meters or more. It exceeds 200 meters. And the fog signal for this vessel is 1 prolonged blast followed by 2-shot blasts. All right, in the next video, I'll take a new set of cards. I hope these videos are being useful to you. I'm trying to keep these videos short, so I discuss only 6 to 7 cards in every video. Keep practicing these cards. This is a good practice for you before you go for oral examination. All right, rules of the road. You cannot afford to make any mistakes, otherwise the surveyors or most surveyors fail you. You cannot make any mistakes in rules of the road. All right guys, all the best. Keep studying, keep working hard, keep following me, keep watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye guys.